Hey guys, Nostalgic Unboxer here, coming at you with another unboxing. Stay tuned at the end of the video. I will be talking about what I'm receiving in the mail soon to unbox for you guys, and as well as a few other things that I'm plan on getting in the future. And we're just gonna go over this. You guys are probably like, "What the hell, Power Rangers?" Well, guys, some people have a a firm clinch on their childhood. I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 92. And back in the 90s, there was a little show called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And ever since then, I grew into having the toys and the episodes on VHS. And going into middle school, I kind of fell out of the phase. I think I fell out of it towards Time Force, which was, in 2001. And I came back to it when I started my first year of high school, which was ninth grade. And I think it was like 2008, 2000, yeah, about 2008 when I started back on it. And I went back on YouTube. Well, no, actually, I had an old VHS tape of the first episode, and I watched it, and I said, this brings back a lot of memories. I went on YouTube to see if I could find any episodes, and there they were. I immediately picked back up on it. I bought some bootleg copies of the original show on DVD, and I watched them all over again, and that's where my little nostalgia, uh, my little nostalgia self came out and, relived the excitement of Power Rangers. But also back in the 90s, we had a little video game called the Genesis, developed by Sega, of course. There was a little console war out there for the 16-bit era, which was Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I owned a Genesis, but did not own a Super Nintendo. So I grew up with the Genesis more than I did with the Super Nintendo, and recently I got rid of a Super Nintendo I picked up for $10. And I'm actually, one of the things I'm getting in the mail, which we'll get into later, is a video game system that will allow me to play this game again. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into, the unboxing of this thing. Now, excuse me if the glare aggravates you. I have a very poorly lit room, and I turned on my flash to record this to have good quality on it. So, here's the front. See, there's the glare. Here's the front cover. This is a very classic theatrical shot of the Rangers standing on their sides with their helmets and stuff like that. It was just really cool. You got the logo at the top there. So that it's shiny too, so that really aggravates the camera when it comes to the glare. Also says Genesis and then Sega at the top there. And the spine. And here's the back. I really wish I can get up close with it, but then that's what happens. But yeah, there's a few screenshots of the show right here, which I don't know if you guys can see because of the glare, but that's that. So getting into it, this is one of those boxed games where it's not plastic, it's cardboard, and not really disappointing, but I'm actually glad I own it again. Here's the cartridge, as you can see there. So these are from my Power Ranger buddies, just in case you want to see it on my other channel. Just passing the word. And there's the cartridge. There's top there, it says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. So, yep, very nice condition. And inside here is all the paper material, the literature and stuff. Here's the manual, and then of course you got all the advertisements from Sega. Here's the it's authentic Sega gear, like clothing and just pretty much whatever Sega can slap their logo on. So hats, shirts, pants, all that good stuff. And then you got the winner's instruction manual, which is pretty typical of cartridge games at the time. Just sitting there, giving out your information and stuff like that. Like, this brings back a lot of memories. Who will use the Sega product to the most primary user? Describe the other game players in your home, like age and stuff. What other electronic computers do you have in your home? Atari Lynx, Game Gear, Philips CDI, TurboGrafx CD, 3DO, Jaguar, Game Boy, NES 18 or 8-bit, Super NES 16-bit, Genesis, Sega CD, and other. What is the other? Oh, right there. CD player, Macintosh, Laserdisc player, PC, and VCR. So weird seeing this. And then you get the Sega Vision 6-month free. Learn to Win. It was pretty much just a cheater's guide, kind of like Nintendo Power was. And then here's the booklet, which is the instruction manual. It's got the cover of the Power Ranger, just like over there, and just pretty much all the literature telling you about the game and warnings about people who have epilepsy. You're very vulnerable to seizures, and then screenshots from the game, of course. So really nothing too extravagant. Special attack moves, stages. So there's only 6 levels, and yeah, the game does pass by very quick. Also, the back there advertises VR Troopers, which is another show Saban developed for kids. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Definitely, if you guys are into the nostalgic, like if you guys are nostalgia nuts like I am, and you love the Sega Genesis and you love Power Rangers, and you just miss your childhood, definitely pick up this game and pick up a video game system, which I'm fixing to mention in just a second that I'm going to be getting. I'll be unboxing a Retron 3, which is a 3-in-1 video game system from Hyperkin. I'm sorry. They developed a 3-in-1 system that allows you to play Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and NES. So I will unbox that, of course, for you guys. And sometime at the beginning of the month, I am ordering a Sony Blu-ray player, because that little talk I had in the middle of my unboxing of the Marvel Phase 1 Cinematic Universe Blu-ray box set, I mentioned that my PS3 broke and I actually have to buy a Blu-ray player. So I'm expecting those 2 things, and I'll be glad to unbox it for you. I will attempt to unbox more DVDs, and hopefully I can get more Genesis or boxed Genesis games, and I will unbox them for you. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And of course, comment if you guys have any input about the videos that I have uploaded. And I will see you sometime next week. Thanks for watching.